watch this. I don't know here now, but if it replays, I am supposed to do this before I push play. It takes years of experience to get good at this YouTube stuff. But that's the good thing about it. You don't have to get good at it before you start. You can start sloppy, start messy, just start. It's how everybody did. I didn't even check myself before I got in here. Sorry about the get up, but I gotta take my cold plunge. I went to the lake today and it was a little bit cold. So water's a little cold. So I'm doing a little bit of work. I was real sleepy earlier. So I drank one of my famous Dr. Pepper frappes that I make. And it woke me up enough because I was going to go to bed. I got up at 5 a.m. So I'm fixing up a little space with some outdoor furniture over there near my little pig pen, and so I can do some video in there. And got to repot this plant real quick. So I figured I'd just talk to you while I do that and everything. Put me some dirt in this. Got this, somebody gave me the other day. I'll put my potting tool in there. Now I'm gonna get my this is my Thailand giant elephant ear. I know I gotta put my bulb up this winter. And anyway, so today I've been struggling a little bit. Hi! Today I've been struggling a little bit, and yesterday with being tired and unmotivated, and that's to be expected. So, the things I've been doing, I think I'm going to start getting some more exercise because getting out here working in the yard seems to help pep me up once I got enough caffeine in me where I can manage to do it. So I drank one of my Dr. Pepper frappes I make, and it's got like 10 huge scoops of instant coffee in it. Mixed up with just a little bit, like a cup of Dr. Pepper, a bunch of ice, milk, sugar, and chocolate. Makes a good frappe. I'm not going to water this thing because I probably overwatered her. She looks like something's wrong with her. So I did that. I went and got in the lake, and that helped for a minute till I drove home, and driving makes me sleepy. So came home, had my frappe. Now I'm doing a little bit of work, and then I'm going to talk to you guys when I take my cold plunge. Anybody can take a cold plunge. If you're getting off meth, the hardest thing, God, my neighbors probably can hear me. Meth! The hardest thing is getting energy and getting happy feelers back. Because meth convinces your brain as it damages it and brainwashes it that it is the only thing that makes you feel good. So gotta get those receptors back. The best thing that happens to make me feel good right now in my life are views, comments from people that say I inspired them. Oh my God, that makes me higher than hell. So anyway, see, brain damage. I forgot what I was talking about. My videos are unscripted. It's just me talking, and I'm going to screw up every now and then and forget what I talked about. Anyway, so I'm just going to repot this plant. Repot this plant into what? What in the hell? I thought I had something. So anyway, let's go over here and get something to replant again. As you'll see as we walk around, that is my grandpa's old stuff there. But then there's all my stuff too. And it is just a mess. I got some old cars over there. I got an old 46 Lincoln. And I got a Jaguar with a V12 Jaguar engine in it. Yeah, they're like, you know, whatever. I was looking for my flower pot. I guess we'll just go over here. See, I got my piggy right there. And then I was trying to set up my little living room right here. And then after I did it, I remembered that that it's all good until the central air kicks on, the furnace or whatever. So back to the so I'm doing some work because that seems to help me whenever I get some exercise and get the blood flowing a little bit. I'm going to try to start exercising more. I had some issues with something happened to my knee. I'm getting arthritis. My hip hurt forever. It's finally better. Hi. Hi, Mark Jameson. Hi, BJ. Lynn. You looking? Oh, yeah. Not another one. Yeah, somebody's being ugly. So anyway, like exercise gets the blood flowing. And yeah, so I was having to take a lot of time on that ibuprofen first, but I've not been having to take that lately. And I'm 54, so being kind of old, it don't help. It don't help. Not feeling good. And when you want to go exercise, it's hard to exercise when you got an arthritis knee flare up, right? So little by little, I'm getting it back and start trying to do some cardio and walk my property in the mornings or something like that. Anyway, I gotta lower this down before I take my cold plunge so I'm not looking like I'm trying to get naked in front of everybody, because I'm not. I ain't like that. I ain't trying to be on here showing my body because it ain't nothing to look at. Hi, Dottie. Hi, Dottie. There's Dottie, y'all. There's Dottie. She's my sunshine. I love her. I love her so much. Me and Dottie, we sleep together most nights. We do. I used to watch this other pig on TikTok named Homer, and he went to the vet and they killed him, and he died. On TikTok, it was so sad. Oh, this is gonna be cold. I should wash my hands. Hey guys, I forgot what this was. Again. Oh! Oh yeah, don't make fun of my bathing suit, don't match. Woo! So this is a cold plunge. That's what I was saying. Anywhere you are, I don't care if you're in the suburbs, homeless, wherever you are, there's most likely a way to take a cold plunge, right? Just imagine, for example, before I got on meth, I used to have a problem even driving. I would drive from North Carolina to Indiana, I would get sleepy. One of the things I would do would be get some really hot Cheetos or hot fries, because really hot stuff would speed up my metabolism and wake me up. So if I could have jumped out of the car and jumped in the Hudson River, that would have really worked. Think about that. So, you know, it don't matter if winter's coming, it's all the better. If you are having to do something and you're trying to get off meth and or a cold shower, you know, I'm going to eventually put ice in here. That's what you're supposed to do. Whew, I ain't got that brave yet. But, whew! So you can always get in some cold water and wake up. And if you are worried about how cold it's going to be, just work up a sweat. Do a little bit of work first. And if you can't get the energy to do your work, you need a bunch of caffeine first. And then, to get up to get the caffeine, that comes after 1 to 2 weeks of not doing any meth. It's never an issue to jump straight up. It's never an issue. And go straight to doing whatever. Never. There's mornings after I do some stuff for an hour or so, I'll get real sleepy, I'll go back to bed. And I do go back to bed. Okay. So it's just different methods for me, the hardest part, I keep talking about all this, but the hardest thing about coming off this shit is having energy. It's having energy and motivation and the feel good receptors, your serotonin, whatever it all is called. The feel good receptors are good most of the time for me, but there is sometimes, I mean, I do get some lows. And today was the first day that it ever entered my mind, and not for a minute was I going to do it, but like a thought creeped in, like, oh, you want some meth. You know, it did. It creeped in on me a couple times. I had to fight it today. I did have to fight it because it's around me. I hate to say it, but it is. I don't want it to be. I want to get away from here. That's why you got to help me build my channel. If I build my channel up and get monetized on YouTube, I'm going to just use the money to take off and go on the road and go around and help people and not have to live here. I'm just going to live on the road and do everything I can come up with and think of, Mr. Beast style, to help people get off drugs. I just need monetized. And to get monetized, I have to have watch hours. Watching these boring live videos helps me get my watch hours. And also watching my long form videos. The shorts don't count. If you don't have nothing to do, and I can't believe I'm asking you this, I mean with your phone or something, if you just played my video over and over, a video that's over 3 minutes, that would help me so much. It don't cost you no money. I'm not asking for no handouts, just a little bit of your phone's free time when you're not using it. Help me get motivated, or help me get motivated, help me get monetized so I can get the hell away from these people and go out and use it for good. Like I said, I want me tooth and to help people and to be happy and free. And I just want to travel across the United States and find people and help them and show them how to start their YouTube channel, because it did work for me. It did. And that, you know, it's kind of messed up how many times I open my phone today. Now that is addicting and that is so weird. But all straight to YouTube to my videos to see how many views I got. And sometimes they don't hit, sometimes they don't, and sometimes they hit. And when they hit, or when, even better yet, when someone comments something great to me, that is such a rush. So if you only produce one video about your journey, your starting, your first day, this is my day one, people are going to be there. They're going to be there for you. And you're going to find the people that are just like you, and they're going to like you because everybody relates to somebody that is like them. And there's so many people in the world. I thought that nobody would like me because I'm kind of unlikable. I was a drug dealer, and I was a bitch sometimes. But there's people out there that are just like you, that like you, and they don't like somebody else. They've tried listening to another person tell them the same thing, and it didn't resonate with them because that wasn't their person. When you come on YouTube, you find your tribe, is what they call it. And hopefully you guys are my tribe. And so if you make one video, these people are going to find you from day one. And that rush, that adrenaline rush, is going to be greater. And then you have to stay true to keep it going. It's going to be greater than the meth. Or at least it is for me. Maybe it won't work for you. Maybe you're not ready. Maybe it's because I was ready. But I'm looking for the people who want to try it. And there's people there that it will work for. And out of millions and millions and millions of people in the world, if I find 10 that I help, then I have made a success. You know what I mean? And those 10 could find 10 more. And this could ricochet, you know, this could be a snowball effect. Much love and positively to all. Thank you, Zombie Queen 7. Good shows. I'm weak. Some days I'm weak. I'm pretty damn strong, though. I took care of myself since I was 17. I've survived a lot. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, I want to make you a... Oh. I want to make... Okay, Zombie Queen 7, you're not obligated, but you are a moderator on my channel. because you're always there for me. Thank you so much. Some people seeping in some dumb stuff there. But anyway, so I'm out here. I'm feeling pretty woke up. Talking to you guys also. This live stuff is new, but it's a little different than making a video. But it excites me, and that wakes me up. Anything that excites you wakes you up. You don't get excited and yawn. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Find it. Find it. Remember back. And as you quit meth, you'll start remembering the shit that you was going to do and like to do and used to do. Oh, sorry. Fix this back. And then you'll remember that stuff and what your hobbies were going to be. Like, and I know if you've been doing meth, you got a bunch of damn hobbies that you was going to do. A bunch. And you ain't done them yet, but you can do them. Check this out. I was going to make bead curtains, right? For the past 15 years, I've been collecting glass beads. And somehow, when I went to jail and everything, I never lost them beads. I did lose a bunch in storage. But anyway, I still got millions. I've been collecting them and buying them. I buy them at Walmart all the time, a little bag every time I go in to make bead curtains. And I ain't never strung one bead. I got millions of beads. Maybe now I'll actually string them beads. I tried to string them and I strung like 10 and I'm like, oh, I gotta quit. I gotta get some spacers. If you make a bead curtain, you gotta put spacers in there, otherwise it costs you a fortune. But anyway, I saw this lady make one out of her grandma's old necklaces. That was really cool. But there's gotta be, if you're a tweaker, some shit like I was collecting stained glass. I was gonna learn to do stained glass, but I never did. So do all this shit. My brain was like, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, do this. But I never did nothing but spin my wheels and make a mess. So, hobbies, exercise. There's another thing. Every time I feel kind of bad physically, and I get me a bottle of water and chug it, I swear to God, my body, I can feel my body go, thank you. Like, I'm surprised it can even soak up water now. It's not so dried up from not drinking water all my life. Chug you off a bottle of water. Instantly, I feel better. If you ever hurt yourself, if you get an injury, I've got a son that's a bodybuilder. If you injure your back or anything, he's always like, drink water, drink water. Because if you drink a bunch of water when you get hurt, it will help it. It's noticeably different. If you're gonna come off drugs, you have to have water in your body. So that's like number one thing you gotta do is start drinking water. Number two thing is put down the pipe for one day and press record and record a video and put it on there. You can put it on private where nobody can even see it. And if you're worried about nobody seeing your video, well, guess what? They probably won't, and that's a good thing. Nobody's even gonna hardly see your first video. Or they could if it hits. If it hits hard, you know. But if you don't want to do it, showing yourself, find something to video with the camera turned around and talk, narrate it. Just try anything, just try it. I mean, it worked for me. It worked for me. I was doing all the meth I wanted for the past 15 years. Even worse than that, I was addicted to the damn hustle. I just got out of, I was going to get 10 years. I called their gangster at my court because somebody wore a wire on me, and then I found out after paying $13,000, my son did, to, actually my ex did. My ex paid that. Son bought me out, paid him back. Don't owe my son nothing. But anyway, I was like, where's your evidence? And I found out all they had was audio, no video. So I said, well, I want to take it to trial. And I got rid of my house arrest they were going to try to give me. First, they're going to try to give me 10 years. So yeah, I was drug dealing. I was doing, if you're a drug dealer, you got all you want. It ain't just what you can buy. And if I can quit doing meth and feel this good, and it ain't always great. I struggled earlier today. But no way can I turn back because I got you guys. It's like having nobody to hold myself accountable to having all of you. And I ain't gonna lie to you. When you're in doing this, videos, you know, the money will come once you help somebody. And I do want to make money. I do. But this is work. This is a job. Editing videos is a job. When you start out, you just video them. As you do it, you learn. There's apps that edit for you. And now I'm learning to do the editing myself. And if you're doing that, you've got to be held accountable. Like, if I just disappear off here one day, go to Indiana, my case, make sure I'm not in jail, and check the obituaries, or else I started back doing drugs, right? Right. I couldn't get on here and be myself. I couldn't get on here high and be telling you guys I wasn't. I couldn't do that. A few people try to say whatever. I quit meth. I've not claimed, I didn't have a problem with any opiates or benzos or anything. I did not quit smoking pot. I've never claimed to say I quit smoking pot. I'm not condoning it. I'm not condemning it. It's not legal. I'm sorry, something just made a loud noise over there. It was really weird. But anyway, so I could be high on pot if you see me. That's the only way I can get along with people and they can get along with me, is pot. And my probation officer knows about it, and my counselor at where I go to my Centerstone group therapy, and they know about it. And they said, as long as I was off the meth, that they could work with the pot. Now that's from the probation officer in a state that it's not legal in. So I'm not telling you to smoke pot. Some people, if you're schizophrenic, you should not smoke pot. And there's meth-induced schizophrenia. But if you want to smoke pot, fucking smoke it, because that's what gets me through. I don't want to take Xanax, you know? Well, let's see, what else? I love you guys. Please watch my long videos. Please replay my live just when it's not affecting you, to help me get my watch time in so I can get this show on the road. I want to get me some kind of camper to drive, just the old junkiest one. I can put my pig and my little dog in and hit the road. I don't need nothing special. I don't want nothing special out of life. I don't want nothing free from anybody. I want to deliver value to you. And I'm just asking for your extra phone time to play my videos so I can get my watch hours. I love you guys. Have a good evening.